Understandable.
Yeah.
All right. Let me get over here real quick. I'm not looking at it. All right. I got to get to our channel here.
I should throw out a TikTok while we're...
All right. Good deal. All I needed to see was that it was, pardon me. All I needed to see was that it corrected the latency on it. So, welcome everybody to the Terrordome.
Hey, we're back. Another week. Let's do this shit.
Back and better than ever. I think that was Dane Cook in the movie Waiting. Now, he didn't originate the term. Welcome to the Terrordome.
Welcome to the Terrordome.
I mean, that was Mad Max.
No, that was not him.
No, but it will forever live in my head.
In your brain.
As Ryan Reynolds is touring the new guy, and they walk through the kitchen, and Dane Cook turns around with his knife, and he's like, "Welcome to the Terrordome, bitch." That's back when Dane Cook was cool.
There was a point in time where Dane Cook was very cool.
He was super cool. It's been a couple years now, but I tried to re-listen to some of his stuff.
Yeah.
It doesn't have a whole lot of...
It doesn't hit the same way?
No, but I remember now how... I mean, he blew up. He was selling out like Madison Square Garden.
He was huge.
Yeah, he's massive.
He was the biggest.
Mm-hmm. Why am I doing this? Let's get rid of Metallica there. So, what are you doing over there?
I was gonna post a TikTok while you were fucking around, but I fucked it up and I only posted it to our story.
God damn it, man.
Yeah. Just trying to bring some attention.
Well, you do you.
Yeah, there we go. Boom.
For those that may watch this, after the fact on our YouTube channel, thank you. Please like, subscribe, comment, tell us we're dildos. I don't fucking care.
Do something. I don't give a shit what you do.
Tell me that I'm going to lose against Jim Banks, that fucking piece of shit.
Dude, the restraint you had on Instagram was very respectable.
What'd I put?
I almost started replying.
What did I put? Oh, with the people replying to me? Dude,
you couldn't beat a kindergartner.
Derp. Yeah, it sounded
But then when he called you a liberal, I was like, well, I mean, he is.
I am,
but he's not.
I am, but nothing that I had said
was liberal.
No, nothing at all.
No, but you disagreed with the holy one, Jim Banks.
I disagreed with a Republican.
Yeah.
Therefore,
you're a libtard.
Which is fine. I am to an extent, but whatever. This is how those fuckers sound to me. Anytime I read it, it's just yeah. So, whatever.
All day long.
They can suck a dick. So
we got a picture of Tom for the studio. I mean, a shout out. Yeah. This is Jenna's mom put in some work.
Dude, I love it. It looks great. I wasn't expecting you to say Tom.
I was very shocked. She doesn't know it's Tom.
Oh, okay.
She didn't do like a self-portrait of him. Mm-hmm. But we're saying that this is Tom. Mm. Yeah. She put in a lot of work.
I like it.
Opened up my birthday gift from them, and I was like, what the hell? I pulled that out, and I was like, damn.
Looks good.
Put in a lot of work.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So thank you.
Yes. Shout out
to Tom. I need to have her sign it.
Oh,
I was thinking that. Like, I need her signature.
Does she listen to
and
the
a
show?
date on there. I doubt it.
You doubt it?
I have my doubts. But you never know, because people that I tell not to like, honestly, folks, shut this fucking thing off right now. How about that? Because people I tell not to listen to the show want to.
Right.
Yeah. So don't listen to the show. That's probably going to be our title. Don't fucking listen to this. We're going to change the title of the podcast.
That's a good clickbait.
Yeah. We're going to change the title of the podcast to Don't Fucking Listen to Us.
We're going to treat you all like children.
Yeah.
Like, it's that reverse psychology where you start telling your kid, like, don't do that, don't do that, don't do that. Okay, do it again.
So more than likely, my mother listens every week. Her mother listens every week.
My mom listens intermittently.
Yeah.
She'll surprise me, and then I'll have to be like, oh, what the fuck did I say that?
You're like, oh, shit.
But I think
she listened to me getting my chest shit on.
Now, I don't think that my mom thinks that I'm funny on this show.
I doubt it.
She doesn't dive into the deets
and
on the episodes.
She's probably slightly concerned at times.
Maybe, but I know what doesn't bother her is the cussing.
No.
Because Mom is a sailor. I know for a fact that fuck I learned from her.
Yeah. Straight. Yeah. I learned it from you, okay?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. So, anywho, all right. Okay. Do we want to get into this? Because we kind of teased this for 2 weeks now. Do you want to get into this playlist thing now?
I say we go straight for it. This is our big playlist reveal.
All right. So, we've been discussing the greatest 12 songs of all time. And you said that it had to be 12 songs because that's what would typically fit on a CD back in the past. We also were just texting within this past week that it can be, for example, it doesn't have to be if it's a song, it doesn't have to be the original writer and singer. It can be a version of the song. It can be any version of the song.
Yeah.
It can be a live version.
It can be live. It can be a remake.
Right. It can be a remake.
But all that matters is the song.
Mm-hmm. And the performance of the song. The
performance. But then where I hit a big bump was narrowing it down to 12, of course. But then narrowing it down to 12 that I felt gelled.
Oh, yeah.
Because the flow has to be there.
It does.
So I was like, this song belongs in the top 12 of all time, but it does not fit on the flow of. You could make 10 of these with different flow. I mean, you could do like we were saying, if somebody was bold enough out there and wanted to do a country.
Oh shit.
Fine. Yeah. But I wanted to put, I'll just come right out and let you know, since we're going to look at it in a second. Jenna was like, well, why is there no Beastie Boys on there? Because they don't fit. Yes, more than likely, at least one Beastie Boys song belongs in my top 12 of all time, but it doesn't fit with the other songs that I picked.
Okay, but now I need to get clarification from you. Because we have a past with creating playlists.
Yeah.
Did you pick 12 of your favorite songs or what you consider the 12 greatest songs ever written? Even if they're not your favorite songs.
Of course, my own, there's about 5.
Okay.
My top 5, if I'm talking about greatest songs of all times, my top 5 has to be in there.
And that's
because
fair.
To me, everything's subjective.
It is. You're right.
To me, I don't care what other people think.
See, but
to me, these songs had to be on
there. And I get that. And that's. I'm glad we
and
got
that was kind of the basis of I had 4 or 5 songs that had to be there.
Okay.
And then I built on it.
Okay.
because you could easily come up with a top 100 to pick from.
Mm-hmm.
So then I made the flow of the album.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
No, that makes sense.
So
because
so
there's
not every song on this album is even in my top 10.
perfect. Okay, that's where I was going.
Yeah.
Is that
No, these are not my favorite songs.
okay?
These
perfect.
are the greatest songs of all time
Okay.
that flow together.
Okay.
Because Jenna and I talked a lot about it over the last week
Mhm.
while I was making it. She's like, well, just pick the 12 greatest songs of all time and put them on a playlist. I'm like, no, they have to go together.
Mm-hmm.
You can't have Dre and then Piano Man.
Right. So here's what we're gonna do. We are going to review these, and I think to really get the flow piece, we're not going to play the entire song.
No,
We'll play the first maybe like
because I think my playlist is like 50 minutes. And
Yeah.
we're not going to listen to the whole thing.
No, for each song, let's play like the first 30 seconds.
Yeah.
And then we'll play the last maybe 15 to 30 seconds and let it flow
So
into
like
the next track.
Like a minute of each one. Yeah. And let it flow into the next
so that
track.
we can get that
Yeah.
sense. Okay. And then we'll discuss afterwards.
And we'll do all 12 just music.
Okay.
Okay. Here we go. I get to go first.
You do get to go first. See, what I wish I could do.
Before we're done, you have to put your playlist on that so that.
It's on here.
No, I mean on the document.
Yeah.
That way, when we share it at the end, it'll all be there.
Okay. I actually want to get a good feel for this. I've not looked at it yet.
Okay.
So what I want you to do, because I'm going to close my eyes. Can you see it?
I can.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Because I'm going to hand you the mouse.
Okay.
And I'm going to let.
I just don't know if I can control an Apple.
Oh my! It's a fucking mouse, and all you got to do is click play next to that. You've worked with this on a desktop,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, but it only has one button.
It doesn't.
Or no, these. Yeah, you told me that the other week that now Apple has a left and a right click.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just like that does.
Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Yeah, you're gonna turn the monitor just a little bit. Kick that in towards you. There we go. Kick it over here, baby pop.
All right.
Here we go. Yeah, you get a good 20, 30 seconds.
Check the volume on the Spotify.
It is all the way up.
Okay, we should be good then.
That's because what's the over under on this working first try?
Oh, it's gonna work.
Oh, okay. Then here we go. You got your notebook?
I got my notebook.
You gonna jot down some notes?
Yes, and I'm gonna mess with the volume.
Okay.
Okay, and you just tell me when you're gonna skip. This.
Do you want me to explain any of my picks?
Okay, you can pause it.
I'll just talk over it.
Okay.
Just saying. This just
No, let's dive into the decision making
afterwards.
Yes.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, so now you jump to the end.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, on to track 2.
Another 30 seconds is even going to get you to the lyrics. go. We're jumping.
Okay. And on we move into track 3. Mm. I'm getting a vibe here.
You should.
Some Beatles. Can't go wrong with the Beatles.
It's easily 10 Beatles songs that could go on here.
Well, yeah. Great song. That bass line.
Here we go.
You're right. You could do a full, just all Beatles, and
Mm-hmm.
it'd be. I mean, you could argue it, but all right. Track 4. Some Stones.
Mm-hmm.
Great song. Classic. Okay. I'm feeling it.
You're about to know what inspired this song, though.
You mean the next song?
Because I'm positive this is on yours as well.
Really?
Positive. It can't not be. But this song is the perfect lead in.
Keep looking for the mouse. Okay. When you said, it took me a second,
Yeah.
but when you said it's the perfect lead in,
Yeah.
and I know you,
Yeah. You know this song's on.
we got some Black by Pearl Jam.
She's getting dark.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. All right, so this is track 5. Now, I am surprised about something.
That it's already here.
No.
Yeah. Okay.
Again, I will save my comments for afterwards. But again,
I don't want to hear your grade till you hear it.
Great song. Great
Okay.
song.
We're jumping.
We are hitting the halfway mark here.
And it just keeps getting darker.
It keeps getting dark.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Some Phil Collins. In the air tonight. Hard to argue. See, here's the thing. A lot of them are going to be hard to argue with.
Oh, because like I said, there's 100 songs that belong on your top 12.
Sure.
There's one though that I'm waiting. I'm waiting for it to hit. And it's one of my favorites that I had to put on my all-time favorites.
Okay.
And you're going to be like, what the fuck? I can't wait for it. Even Jenna laughed at me.
I can feel it.
Where is it? Is that about
That's good.
2 minutes in?
The highlight of the song, of which Mike Tyson famously. You missed the.
Let's hit here.
We have a map. So there is something about the song that I'm going to ask you about when we're done.
Okay.
All right.
There we go.
We got
All
it.
right.
All right, we're past the halfway mark.
Okay. Halfway mark.
Yeah.
Shit got dark. It's time to start crawling out of that hole.
Okay.
Ugh.
Come on. Interesting. Very interesting. The Police. Another great bass line song.
I had to have the Police on there.
Really?
Choosing a song was hard.
That's a great song. And I'm going to admit something. This is one when I was creating my list,
Yeah.
the preemptive where I had a lot of songs. This didn't get on there, and somehow I missed it.
Didn't even get on your list.
No, but I missed it. Like,
Oh.
it wasn't one that crossed my path, and I decided not to.
Okay. Here we go. We're jumping.
Okay. Curious. So that was track 7. 5 more. I'm really going to be curious. Wow. There was a
Now. You know there was going to be STP on there.
I did not.
Oh.
This is a bold move,
Oh, yeah.
Cotton.
Dude, but this or Big Empty? What's the choice?
Well,
I went with this.
Well, if you're going to go STP on the greatest songs of all time, I can't argue. But, again, bold move. Waiting.
Because Big Empty would have been down in that. Would have been too many depressing songs.
A little bit.
Yeah.
All right. Rest in peace, Scott Weiland.
Okay.
All right. Skip forward.
Get ready to laugh.
Get ready to laugh.
You're. I can't wait to hear you in about 10 seconds. My top 5 ever.
All right, then. Some Cyndi Lauper. Huh.
Dude, this song speaks to me. And this, like I said, this is one of those that would probably not be on most people's albums, but it is in my top 5, and it had to be there.
Mm-hmm.
This is almost like STP in Black. Like it had to be there.
Yeah. Okay, this is a surprise.
Yeah. It's definitely out of left field.
Kind of. All right.
Okay, here we go.
Come on, Cyndi. Wrap it up.
Time after time.
Whisper to me, baby.
Whisper to me, Cyndi.
3 more.
We're really coming out of the depression now.
It's Fleetwood Mac.
Oh, yeah, it is. How can they not have a song on here?
It's a good choice. There's been some surprises here.
Yeah.
This is actually, okay, let me look at this here. this is actually something I'm going to bring up.
Yeah.
That I was very cognizant of when I was making my list.
About the same time period?
No, you'll see. Yeah, we'll talk about it.
Because I did think of that. I was like, I can't pick all songs from the 70s.
We can.
You could. You could. Yeah. Okay. And I'm kind of letting you in on the flow as well. Like, we've climbed out of that depression.
Okay.
And now we're back. I love rock and roll.
All right.
We're climbing up that stairway. We're about to be happy again.
I think we're already there. Wait, stairway. Did you just drop a hint?
No. There's a better song than Stairway.
It's a good song, some Credence.
I went with a lot of bands, and then I picked what I thought was their best song that fit into the vibe.
Very underappreciated band.
Yeah.
I just sounded like Tom Waits there. For a second. Jesus Christ.
I mean, this is just, dude, this is classic.
It is. It is.
There's no denying this.
No, there's not. I agree with you.
And then to top it off, I mean, I'm praying you did the same.
So you are ending the album.
Ending with possibly, and this is funny because it's not my favorite song of all time, but possibly the best song ever written.
Okay. Let's hear it. Immigrant Song.
Yeah.
Led Zeppelin.
Dude, just. And dude, that guitar riff under there.
Mm-hmm. You could argue greatest band ever.
You could try.
This is one that you could make a 10 song, just like the Beatles.
Easily. Yeah, you could make a greatest hits CD of Zeppelin, and not have a bad song on it.
Yeah.
But
Right.
this is definitely my favorite Zeppelin song,
All right. Hey,
and I'm arguing that it's one of the top best songs ever.
of all
Actually,
time.
I ended the
This is
CD with-
closing it out.
I closed out the track with this because I believe this is the #1 song ever in the history of time.
All right. Hey,
It's a bold statement.
it is a bold statement. And there it is. Jeremy's list called Bow Down when I come to your town. Like West Side Connection.
That was aimed straight at you.
Bow
Because
Down.
I knew I only had one competitor in this competition.
Yeah.
Thanks, Peeps, for jumping in.
Yeah, of course.
And, having a little interaction with us.
All
We
right.
appreciate it. To all the radio stations here in town.
Give me that.
We really
All right.
got to get closer to each other.
All right. So, what we need to do here, are we going to dissect now, or am I going to play mine and then we're going
I
to argue
think-
back and forth?
I think you go ahead and give me a little feedback.
Okay.
Let me know what you think.
Here's what I'll do first. I'll tell you the ones that I take exception to, where I just flat out say, I flat out think like, no, I don't know how the hell you put that on there. That's the equivalent of putting
I knew
any song with a girl's name.
I knew you'd have probably 3.
Actually,
I mean, most of them are hard to argue with.
there's only 2.
Okay.
There's only 2 that I take exception with.
All right.
First one is Black Betty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I knew you'd.
Yeah,
Dude,
I'm just
that
not
is-
feeling it.
That is 100% 70s jam, rock and roll. It's iconic.
But one of the greatest songs of all time?
Yeah.
Oh.
If you're into that type of music.
Okay. I mean, again, I'm not going to shit all over this, but I just disagree with that.
I figured you would.
The
And
other one,
I mean, of course we know.
the other one is
the
Time
other
After
one.
Time.
Yeah.
Okay. There's something that I picked up on. Time After Time, I get it. It it pulls at your heartstrings
And
from the 80s.
that's one of those that it didn't fit the bill, but I had to put it there.
I mean, I get it. You're a kid. You're watching MTV. The Goonies have come out.
Actually, none of this is true.
Poltergeist. No?
None of this is true.
Really?
You know when I fell in love with Time After Time? LimeWire.
Really?
I was probably 20 years old. And I wish I could find an old hard drive that had my single song downloads on it.
Yeah.
I downloaded a remix of Time After Time where it's like electronic pop music with her over the top of it. And I was like, and it's probably the first time that in my life that I actually paid attention to the song.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, this song is fucking amazing.
Yeah.
So no, there's no nostalgia. There's no, now it speaks to me on a different level.
Mm-hmm.
But the first time I ever liked that song or Cyndi Lauper, anything, except for being 8, I'm like, oh, look at that, Captain Lou Albano's in the video.
Probably the first Ginger you ever saw.
Yeah. So, no, it's not tied to nostalgia. It's nothing like that. It's just, I fell in love with the song when I heard that version of it. And then I actually sat and listened to it.
Yeah.
And I fell in love with the song.
See, okay, and that's interesting to me that it wasn't like a nostalgia thing. To me, it's interesting.
No, never liked the song until I heard a remix. And that interested me enough to listen to the song.
Yeah. So your flow, what I liked, you let it off on a bang. I love rock and roll. I mean, there's nothing to like.
I mean, that just introduced you to this. Here comes the CD.
Yes. I think you also could have introduced it with Immigrant Song.
You mean
bam.
Number 1?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have it be the opening.
Yeah.
But I like that it closed as well. Dude, there's nothing that I can't argue really with anything on here. I will say this because I'm going to turn the screen so you can't see it once I play mine.
Okay.
There is. I'm looking through all the songs of the initial set of songs that I came up with. You have 3 on here that were in my the initial sets. Mm-hmm. So, but the flow, I think you put a little more thought into the flow from a feels.
Yeah.
Okay. Like you were saying, you got dark and then you started coming up out of that hole with some, whereas I did a lot of literally how I felt like it fed into the next song. But I also
like the beat.
Kind of.
Okay.
Yeah, to a point. But I also, you had more of an emotion thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't have an emotion thing on mine.
Well, then you already failed.
I didn't fucking fail.
The playlist is supposed to spur emotion in you.
If it's all of your favorite songs, I get that. So I like it. I like it. I can't, I can't shit. Black Betty's the big one that I got. Like, I don't know how the fuck you put that.
Black Betty is worse to you than Time After Time.
Yep.
I figured your biggest thing that you would just lose your fucking mind over was Time After Time.
No, I don't think it's one of the greatest songs ever written.
I wanted some kind of a like jam band I was gonna go
Scanners.
Skinnerd, and I'm like, I can't.
Yeah.
You know,
You could.
I mean, it could. I could have put Freebird on there,
You could have.
which probably belongs on a greatest songs ever.
It's a little self-indulgent.
But I don't like them enough
Yeah.
for it to appear on. I have to at least like the song.
Okay. I guess that was going to be my other question is that
To me,
knowing
I mean,
you,
you could make a CD like, I want to hook people. I don't care if I like these songs or not.
yeah.
But to me, I was connected to this.
Okay.
I have to at least like the song.
So there it is, folks. We'll just do a quick rundown. First one, we had Joan Jett and the Black. Was it Joan Jett? And
No,
the Blackhearts.
it is. Who is it? Scroll up. It's the
the Black Jets.
Yeah.
Okay.
I liked their version way better than Joan Jett.
Okay. See, we didn't hear enough of it for me to be able to tell.
It's hard to distinguish unless you listen to one and then the other.
Okay, gotcha. So, well, we have the Black Jets with "I Love Rock and Roll." We have Ram Jam, "Black Betty." The Beatles come together. The Rolling Stones, "Paint It Black." Pearl Jam, "Black." Phil Collins, "In the Air Tonight." The Police, "Every Breath You Take." Stone Temple Pilots, "Interstate Love Song." Cyndi Lauper, "Time After Time." Fleetwood Mac with "Dreams." CCR, "Fortunate Son." And Zeppelin, "Immigrant Song." All right. It's my turn.
All right, let's do this.
All right.
I'm not going to look. I'm not going to look at my screen because I can see your screen.
Yeah, here we go, baby. Here we go, baby. Okay.
All right, I'm open.
Did you see my cover, though?
You sent me the cover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Woo! Woo! It's got Ric Flair, baby. Woo! All right. Here comes the opener.
I cannot name that song in one note.
You'll get it.
Oh. All right.
I'll skip forward so people can.
No.
And here it comes.
I get it.
The Edge
Yeah. I mean,
coming in with his guitar.
you two deserved a spot, but they lost it on my playlist.
Did they?
Yeah.
And I'll explain my stuff when we're done.
Okay. I mean, we'll explain it later. I'm just going to drop a little.
Come on, Bono. Start singing, baby.
It's a long intro. There we go.
There you go.
Yeah. I mean,
All right.
can't argue.
Okay.
Where the streets have no name. Busco. Definitely.
Okay.
I
So it
mean,
smells like. And if you don't know this song, people, then fuck off. Stop listening
No.
to this show.
everyone, people that don't know music know this song.
Yeah. All right. Here we go into number 3. This one I think you're going to laugh at.
All right, now this is totally bending my, not any rules we had, but rules I made for myself. You've totally shattered.
It's all good, baby, baby. It was all a dream. I used to read What Up magazine. Biggie.
Who am I?
Storytelling.
Oh, okay. We came at this from two different angles, obviously.
Storytelling. I had to whack you with a fuck all you hoes. All right. Moving on. I don't know how anybody could not have this on their list. How can you not have Purple Rain?
But you're going with Purple Rain?
It's his great. It's his greatest song he ever wrote. Yeah. 8 minutes and 40 seconds of pure bliss. All right, moving on.
Purple Rain, Purple Rain.
This okay, and this
We
is
didn't even
one.
get to hear him do it.
No, we didn't. It's all right. It's all right. People can check it out. We'll put links to it.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah. You're
Yep.
not gonna. I knew this because of I know you. I knew NXS was gonna be on there.
But even if I didn't love them, this song is undeniable. It's quick.
But you think this
point.
belongs in the greatest songs of all? Oh, hold
Yes.
on. I gotta stop myself.
Yes, it
Okay.
belongs in the greatest songs of all time.
Okay. You're already done with it. Like, fuck off then. Okay. Yeah.
Yep. This was a late entry. It was sitting there, and I was looking for some different, vibes and a flow. Some 9 Inch Nails. Because this song is also undeniable. Almost you could play this for fucking for Nana,
And
who's
she
82
knows,
years
yeah.
old.
And Nana would be like, I wanna fuck you fucking animal.
Right. So.
Oh. I could not find a space for this in my flow.
Some piano.
And that's all I'm going to say about that for now.
Oh, you're going to shit on my flow.
Yeah, 100%.
My flow is bomb.
No, it's not. No, you did it, Jenna. Just
the fuck I did.
Just pick 12 songs. It doesn't matter if they go together.
No.
Okay, well,
I will
we'll
explain.
talk about it later.
I'll explain my flow.
Because I already know who won this challenge.
You fucking cunt.
Queen?
Yep.
Yeah. They were hard to leave off,
I'll fast forward a bit.
but they didn't fit in my flow.
Somebody to love.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to pause it. No, I'll get into it here in a second.
No, we have to go through them all.
Okay.
We're having it filmed, as you know.
Thanks, Freddie.
Is this live from Live Aid?
No, this was live in Montreal. Live Aid didn't play that song.
Yeah. Has to be on there. Mainly because you're the same as me. Like, this is in your top 3 of all time.
But here's the thing. I didn't want to put it on here because of this reason. I knew we would play the song, and now Spotify is going to say that Pearl Jam was my #1 listened to fucking artist for the year 2022. So, Black by Pearl Jam.
Another solid contender.
Great song.
Yeah.
Great.
I mean, you've got to have some Stones on there. Or no, this is Aerosmith.
Yeah.
My bad.
Come on. God damn it, man.
I failed.
Fucking.
I can't tell the
The
two of them apart.
Stones?
Can't tell the two of them apart.
Some Dream On.
Yeah.
We're going into the last 2 here. Who can it be?
Who can it be? Yeah. Gotta have some Beatles.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was hard to pick which Beatles song to go.
Oh, yeah. I hear you on that one. Definitely.
That's where where I felt the flow of the song fit better into the playlist.
Sure. And we are going to end it on this.
Your creme de la creme.
Hmm.
Oh, God, Jesus Christ.
All right. I cannot wait to discuss this. I can't fucking
Either
wait to discuss this. Some Stairway to Heaven.
Dude, no.
Why? No. Don't say why, because I'll say what you're going to say once we start arguing.
Because you already know.
I know what you're going to say.
No Stairway.
Yeah, that's exactly what you're going to say. Because Wayne's World fucking said,
No,
no
not
Stairway
because
to
of...
fucking heaven. And then everybody and their goddamn brother took that to heart.
There's a lady who knows.
And there she is, peeps.
All
Come
right.
on, lay it on me. Here, I'll turn the screen so you can see.
Do you... I don't want to be mean to you.
Be mean. Because this is going to be a losing battle for you.
No.
You're going to try. And I'm going to put your ass in your place. I'm going to smack you around like
No, I wish we had some more interaction because
I'm going to smack you around like a $2 hooker.
Have you ever watched High Fidelity before?
We discussed this.
And do you know how a playlist has to flow together? All the songs have to have a flow through the whole playlist.
Okay, but what you're considering a flow, you're acting as though a flow is unilateral. Like there's only one type of a flow for a playlist.
You have no flow.
There is a fucking flow there.
No, there's not.
There's totally a flow.
There's zero flow.
How do you figure? So
That
you can't
does
even
not-
articulate to me why.
That does not touch me at all.
Bullshit. Dude, you went motherfucking Interstate Love Song into Time After Time.
Yeah, I know. Because I didn't know where it fit in, but it had to be there.
And you put Black Betty in there.
Yeah.
So suck a dick.
Yeah.
Come on, tell me why. Tell me. Tell me what you take issue with, and I'll just shut up here.
I take issue with the fact that I hold you on this pedestal as one of the most knowledgeable people I know about music.
Mhm.
And I'm disappointed in you.
It's not my fault that you it's not my fault that you got up to the plate
Oh, I got up to the plate hard.
and you went
And I hit a
foul,
home run.
you went foul tip,
No.
foul
No.
tip, and swing and a miss.
No.
Come on, you're sitting there saying is no. I'm so disappointed in you. No,
It's a
Tell me.
feels. It's a
Tell me.
feels thing.
Tell me where you take issue.
All of these are good songs, but I feel like you and Jenna talked, And you were like, just pick the 12 greatest songs ever and put them on a playlist.
No, okay.
From song to song,
Mhm.
there's no consistency.
Bull fucking shit.
No, there's not.
Yes, there is. How is there not?
Not to me. A couple of them tie together.
This is the end of Purple Rain.
Okay.
Listen to those strings.
I'm hearing them.
Strings fade. And then the strings pop.
Okay. That was a good transition.
It was a hell of a fucking transition.
I
That's
like
what
that.
it was.
Let's go from Never Tear Us Apart to Closer.
Okay, sure. No problem. This was a vibe change because here's what I did. Where the Streets Have No Name,
Yeah.
I think it's a great song, but I put it in the leadoff spot because it has that. It's a perfect intro track.
It's a good intro track.
Because the track itself has an intro to it. It builds up to the Edge's guitar into the song. And then you got to smack them. So I went, Smells Like Teen Spirit.
Yeah.
Okay. And then this is the only one I was like, where do I put it? Because it is one of the greatest songs ever written.
It is. You're right. I can't deny that.
Biggie.
Yeah.
So
Biggie deserves a spot.
So I wanted, after, Smells Like Teen Spirit hits you, okay, I wanted to still have something a little...
To change
that had a little oomph to it. But a tonal change.
You're so mad.
A genre change. No, I'm not fucking mad.
Don't be mad.
Dude, I'm not mad because I know mine's better. And then what I did after Juicy...
Wrong answer.
What I did after Juicy is I brought it down.
Yeah.
I brought it down.
Okay.
So we went from hip hop into some R&B/rock.
Yeah.
Okay. Brought the mood
Then we
down.
went into some rock.
We already said this transition from Purple Rain to Never
Is beautiful.
Is beautiful.
Yeah.
Then brought the mood up a little bit with some strip club music.
Yeah.
9 Inch Nails Closer.
Little strip club. Yeah.
Yep. But also then went into some Piano Man. Okay.
And that's where I just don't get, like, too many of the songs I don't feel like tie together.
In what way?
At all. Style.
It don't have to be the same fucking
message.
style. The message.
Genre.
Hold on. The message. We went from Dreams to CCR talking about how, I ain't daddy's fortunate son.
We were still climbing up out of that depressive hole. Don't be mad I'm shitting on your playlist.
It's okay. Whatever.
It's all right.
You did not end like I did. That
didn't.
Is okay. Is your sole reason for giving the whole, you put your head almost in between your legs when you heard Stairway? Is it strictly because of this whole thing of you can't play Stairway?
No, just. Okay, how do I explain this? Yes, it is the most popular Led Zeppelin song
by 300 million plays just on Spotify.
Yeah. Is it their best?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
That's fine.
That's subjective.
It is subjective.
That's why I love music.
But you were totally...
Everything is subjective.
Hold up. But you were shitting on it.
I do not like... I don't love Stairway.
Okay. But I feel, my feels right now are that you were shitting on it because of the whole...
no, not because...
You can't play fucking Stairway to Heaven in Guitar Center. No,
No.
stairway.
No stairway. No, that wasn't the reason.
Okay.
I just think it's overplayed. I don't think it's their best song. And I think it gets overplayed as like it is their best song.
All right. Whatever.
That's subjective. That's on me.
All right. Fine. I do got to tell you that Immigrant Song
Yeah.
was on the list at one point.
Oh,
Was on the final 12.
it
at
has
one
to
point.
be. Yeah.
Also, at one point, Sweet Child of Mine was on there.
That is one that, and dude, this was a hard assignment.
It is hard.
Yeah.
It was very hard.
And I think that's where and this is a feels thing. It's subjective. It's on me. That's where I think I excelled and you failed.
Okay.
Was picking the 12 in the order that they're played in.
We are going to put it up for a debate and get one of our 10 listeners.
Yeah.
All I want is one of you
at least
to listen.
At least one person has to.
If you love music, you can take the time out of your day, listen to one playlist. You can even take a break,
Or
and then
like
listen to
you just
another.
did, listen
Sure.
to the podcast,
Sure.
and be like, which one's better?
Which one's better? Agree.
Take 20 minutes to listen to both playlists, and
Okay. Now I need you to close your eyes because
I'm ready.
this was my last removal. Okay.
You almost put that on there.
Yes.
Well,
As corny as it is,
I wish but doesn't belong on greatest ever.
and that's why I took it off.
Yeah, dude,
But-
I had all kinds of shit.
Everybody knows that.
I had Aha on there.
Did you
Yeah,
take on me?
I had so much out there shit that I'm like, I also looked at like songs, and I think you have those on there as well. Songs that not only are they one of the greatest ever, but they were game changers.
Yeah.
Nevermind.
Yeah.
Well, not Nevermind. Smells Like Teen Spirit.
Mm-hmm.
Hurt. Not Hurt.
Closer.
God damn it.
Dude.
I suck at this. Closer.
Yeah. Closer.
Biggie.
Yeah.
They were game changers in music.
They were.
Yeah. So I can't argue that
You just don't like my
any of your
flow.
songs don't belong on the list.
You just don't like my flow.
No, I don't like your flow.
All right. Fine.
I'm
Whatever.
not saying that one song doesn't tie into the other, but I think as a whole, would I sit down and listen to this front to back and get a feels for the whole album? No.
Well,
That is my end all be all decision, because you're like, well, give me reasons, and that's it. Like we always say, I could listen to that album front to back, no skips.
Yeah.
And you could. You're right. Both of these, front to back, no skips, except maybe You Black Betty,
yeah.
because it is like 8 minutes long. But at the end of it, do I feel like I've been on a ride, or do I just feel like I had 12 stops? It's okay. You don't have to be mad, dude.
I'm not mad.
I know you're upset that you lost the challenge.
It's all subjective.
Okay.
It's all subjective.
I don't want you to hate me after this.
Because you can talk about flow all you want. Here's the thing. I came through with 12 dingers.
Bangers.
Bangers.
You are right. You are right about that.
That's all. That's it.
I
All you got to know.
had 10 bangers. And 2 that probably shouldn't have been on there, but they fit the mood.
Yeah. Okay. It is what it is.
Yeah.
So
Hey.
again, people, we'll get both of those links put up
Yeah.
and let you guys give us some feedback.
And we're gonna send this out to WME.
WME, the Bear, all the See, here's the okay. I'm going to
yeah.
start.
Fuck Fort Wayne.
I'm going to start beefing right now with the local radio
Yeah.
stations. Y'all, listen. You're Fort Wayne radio like DJs, okay? I understand. Hey, I admire your job. I think it's a cool ass fucking job, but don't be acting like you're all big fucking shit. All right, and you can't be bothered
Because I'm a radio DJ in Fort.
and you can't be bothered to respond to this little podcast. Because the fact is, I don't give a fuck. I will slay you.
Nobody listens to your radio.
No.
Only because they're at work and they do family friendly radio in the background.
Or they don't have unlimited data and they can't
Yeah.
fucking stream all day.
Because anyone under 50 fucking streams music. They don't listen to the radio.
Or podcasts
You're
or audiobooks.
dying.
Yeah. Like the newspaper
So
industry.
fuck off. We're trying to bring you some people and some attention.
Hanging on the threads.
Yeah. You could use those extra 10 listeners.
Here's the thing. But there's people in this town that would vehemently disagree with us on this.
Oh, of course.
And those people, they're the ones that think Peanuts has the best fucking wings in town. That's who you are. You think Peanuts...
I don't know why that hit me in the feels.
Yeah.
Because it's funny. Because 20 years ago, we would have said that.
We were
We
saying...
would have been like, oh, fuck yeah, I'm going to Peanuts.
Right, but there's still
For
people...
5-cent wings.
But I think the people that are listening
No.
to the fucking...
People that are listening to the Bear, especially.
They still
are
think
like,
Peanuts has the
yeah,
best
I'm gonna go to
fucking wings.
Peanuts. I fucking love their wings.
Right, go suck a dick.
Yeah.
Whatever. I don't want you listening to my show.
Peanuts wings suck.
You probably like Jim Banks. Whatever. All righty. Moving on. Okay. Okay. So we got to go to here.
Hey,
okay, I
let's-
saw this.
Let's talk about
No?
no, not this
Okay.
story.
All right, fine.
Because we're already talking about playlists.
Okay.
So we're go to fuck weddings.
All right.
So
Can you see that? Okay.
yeah, I can see it.
All right. So,
Yeah. Wedding DJ pulls up playlist. I don't know what the fuck it was called. 200 top wedding hits
mhm.
and hits play. And while, there's a picture of his table, and he's got his computer and his little 808 scratch pad there
Yeah.
where he mixes.
Yep.
He fucking played a Spotify playlist and charged these people $4,000.
That's lame.
In general, this guy's lame. Fuck this dude.
Right.
I hope whoever hired him finds out who he is
Mhm.
and get their money back.
Mhm.
But just left turn. My main thing on this is fuck weddings. Everything about weddings costs.
It's a scam. It's a scam.
If you wanted to hire a DJ for the night for 4 hours, it might be $500.
Sure.
Yeah, to
Sure.
bring all his equipment and work for a couple hours, $500. No, but if you're getting married, oh yeah, that'll be $4,000.
It's so fucking dumb.
Yeah, fuck them. $1,000 wedding cakes.
But here's the thing.
It's fucking cake.
But here's the thing. People that are doing big weddings, you have to stop paying it.
No,
Put your
but
foot down.
everyone's in a competition to be like, look at me, I'm a princess for a day.
That's fine. But here's the I guess what I'm getting at is, first off, don't tell them it's a motherfucking wedding.
No.
Okay. The wedding dress and stuff you can't get away from. But things like the cake, you don't have to tell them it's a fucking wedding cake.
Be like, no, it's not a wedding. I just want a 3-tiered cake.
And guess what? Hey, get on Amazon and order your own little
Buy
fucking
yourself a little bride and groom. Yeah.
Tell the
Stick that shit in the top
tell
of
the
it later.
cake maker it's for your fucking
It's for my coming out party.
your poodle just got raped again and they're
and he likes
they're
cake.
they're breeding Bernedoodles.
So if you could make the top layer out of dog food, I'd appreciate it.
There you go. This I don't know whether to okay, now I'm going to say this dude should be ashamed of himself.
He should be. But there's another part of me that's like, good on him.
He gamed the system.
Yeah. He's like, if these people are this fucking stupid, then so what? Good on him.
Because in all seriousness, if I had the equipment to do this, I truly, for that amount of money,
Yeah.
I would sit down with the bride and groom and be like,
get their songs.
give me your songs. Give me what you feel like
Yeah.
you know, again, vibes, genres, you know, explicit songs, non-explicit, like,
or at a certain time of the night, do you want to switch over to more, risque? Do you want to play Donkey by Juvenile, at a certain
Exactly.
time of the night?
wow.
I do think for a hot second, though, he was trolling people. Because if you watch the video, the playlist is paused.
So you saying that he may not have actually done this?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see.
I'm getting paid $4,000 for this.
Yeah. See the play button sitting there?
But he's clearly got...
He's got something playing, but the Spotify playlist is not playing. So did he download the Spotify playlist? Because this is like his mix console.
Right.
I don't know what's going on here, but he's obviously not playing a Spotify playlist.
That's okay. That's interesting. Now,
So I also think, and I don't believe anything on the internet.
he would know that this would get TikTok views
Yeah,
too.
exactly.
4.8 million.
Yeah.
Jesus God.
So I think it could be a huge troll as well.
Make a fucking playlist.
But my endpoint, fuck
Losers.
weddings. There we go.
But I think, do you think, and I don't have anything to back the numbers. I mean, I don't have numbers to back my opinion up, but do you think that more and more people are moving away from the big traditional extravagant weddings?
I think the majority of people are, but the people that want the extravagant weddings are spending more and more to make up for the people that aren't. I think the wedding planners are still making the same amount of money.
Gotcha.
Because people are paying a wedding now. Like if you go all out, cake, not decorating the cake, but decorating reception hall, whatever, party planner, all this shit. I think I heard the other day that average cost is like 40 grand. And I'm like, fuck that.
Okay, here's the thing. I'm glad I'm a parent of the man.
Yeah.
Now, I guess the man's family has to take care of like the rehearsal.
The
dinner.
rehearsal dinner.
And that's fine. I'll make sure that if and when little man ever gets married, that we'll just cater in some White Castle. So we'll say it's some gourmet sliders.
Yeah, you're like, these are powers.
Yeah. Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Fort Wayne's finest.
Yeah, this is gourmet shit.
He needs to marry an immigrant that doesn't know any better, though. Well, let's stay on the music tip then. Okay. So back in the day, I hope that everybody remembers the Dixie Chicks.
Because this was way back.
They were insanely popular.
Yeah.
Like you could argue we're probably the biggest country
Probably have. I mean,
at that time.
Yeah. And you could put like Earl's Gotta Die like in a greatest songs of all time.
Sure.
Somebody could, not me.
And then,
because my playlist was good.
Yeah, whatever. And then, oh, the irony. They got canceled. They got canceled, but they got canceled by the right. They got canceled by
because they shit on Bush.
They shit on Bush and they shit on the war.
Yeah.
They were told that they were
which is so funny. But this was what? I mean,
2003. Well, the Twin Towers was 9/11/2001, so it was around that
So it had to be
2002, 2003
2002, 2003. Yeah.
is when they literally got canceled.
Yeah.
And they got their career shut down.
And that's funny that 20 years ago someone got canceled by the right.
It's yeah,
Like that shit can't happen anymore.
now.
Thank you, baby.
So they have started. There is a renaissance, and they have come back.
Really?
They are now the Chicks.
Oh, they're not from Dixie.
They dropped the Dixie. I don't know why they dropped the Dixie. I'm guessing it maybe has some racial connotation. I don't know.
Because it's from the South.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
But they dropped the Dixie.
So now they're just
now
the Chicks.
the Chicks. So the Chicks, they actually played this past weekend in our home state down in Indianapolis.
Down in Indy, yeah.
And they made it 30 minutes. And the lead singer, Natalie Maines, and I saw a couple shitty videos. I can't tell if she sounded bad. She sounded fine, but she was complaining about her voice. She was complaining about her allergies. Okay. Now, we all know
She probably has a cottonwood allergy.
cottonwood will fuck you up.
Fuck that shit.
And I guess she even touched on that they were giving her steroid shots.
Yeah.
Okay, to try to help. Just wasn't helping, so they quit the show after 30 minutes. And it was a packed show. She promised everybody there, we're going to come back. Your tickets
Mm-hmm.
are going to be good. Okay, so, if you want a refund,
So
we'll
they
refund
quit the show, but we're coming back at a later date.
Yes,
Okay.
coming back at a later date. They then proceeded to, I guess they'd be rescheduling them, postponing the next two shows after that. One in Cincinnati and one somewhere else here in the Midwest. So people were pissed off at them again. Again, they're pissed off. Would an allergy, and what they're saying is that allergies that caused you to have to postpone two more shows?
Yeah.
But
Were they also outdoor shows?
I don't know. But that seems nonsensical.
Could look into this a little bit.
So,
But if she's getting steroid shots by by 4 hours later, she's going to be fine.
should have been.
Yeah.
But don't the other two women in the Chicks, don't they sing?
I think they sing as well, but she is like the singer.
Okay. Hear me out.
Back up your girl.
Dude, yeah, you've got to know the fucking lyrics. Why didn't one of them just take over? Or have the crowd sing along
Yeah.
to the songs. You could have still performed. I know she plays guitar. You
Yeah.
could have played your fucking guitar. You could have put on a unique show.
Well, maybe she felt that by doing anything differently, thank you, babe, they weren't giving the people what they paid for. And she, in her heart, she felt like, I need to come back and give these people what they paid for because I can't tonight.
Okay. But I get that.
I'm just being devil's advocate.
I get that. And I'm not shitting on them. I'm really not. But I find it's like they can't get a break.
No.
They got fucking canceled back in the day. They changed their name. They dropped the Dixie. They're playing sold out shows and they come back and people are pissed at them again. So, anyways,
Yeah.
that's all there
I
is
mean,
to the story.
Sucks to be them.
Yeah. So, all right. I did see
Now,
this.
you saw this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Texas Zoo asks for help identifying a strange image caught on camera. Do you have any ideas what this is? All right. So in Amarillo, Texas, there's the city's zoo. Security cameras picked up an image of I don't know what. First off, I don't know
Of
what
a
it is.
werewolf?
I wish I could zoom in. All right, that's good enough.
A chupacabra?
Okay. It could be a naked drunk man who has like
A-
his shirt tied around his waist.
And a coonskin cap on.
Maybe it's so blurry.
It is very blurry.
But here's the thing: I've only seen the still.
Yeah.
I have not been
I've
able
not
to find.
seen the video.
I can't find the
Like
video.
how it's moving or
Right.
yeah.
So people want to know what this is. Yeah, chupacabra. Wait, do you have any ideas what this UAO, unidentified Amarillo object, could be?
And yet again, trolling.
Yeah. Oh,
Like, how many people is this going to bring to the zoo? Or at least to their website?
yeah. For sure.
You know, millions.
But it is.
So they hired a hippie
Mm-hmm,
that volunteers at the zoo
mm-hmm.
to go out there naked with a coonskin cap on
Right.
and run around outside the fence.
Right. It's Texas,
It's
man.
not Bigfoot.
No, there's no way it's not big enough to be Bigfoot.
No.
That's not a feral.
And it's
fucking
way
person.
too far south.
Yeah.
Be fucking hot. Could you imagine being Bigfoot in Texas?
Yeah, but if Bigfoot is what I think Bigfoot is, and that is indeed, like an 8-foot tall feral human that just has never shaved their body. Okay. They probably have adapted to the climate no matter where they're at. So when it's hot,
They shed.
would a human shed?
Yeah.
Shed?
Why not? Hairs fall out of your body.
Yeah, but
So if you were super hairy, like during the summer, would your body know to like lose more hair?
I don't know. Would a human's body know that?
Why wouldn't it?
Because my beard, you don't see dudes with long beards. You don't see their beards shedding.
But
During-
maybe more of it falls out during the summer. I don't know. I mean, dogs shed, but they don't go bald. So you can't really tell a difference. They just lose their like undercoat.
Unsolved mysteries. The world will never know.
We'll never know.
No.
I'm not interested enough to look it up. Do humans shed?
All right. I don't know if you heard about this, but since we're on the Texas tip, and we can wrap it up with this. Did you hear about this?
Texas wants to secede?
Yes.
Haven't they been talking about this for 20 years?
They've been jibber jabbering about it, but they are actually putting forth
An effort?
an effort to do it. First off, and what I read is that, sorry, you dumb fucks, you legally can't.
Yeah.
Okay, and if you try, I guess the legality and
I mean, what are you going to do?
But here's what they want, Jeremy. This is batshit fucking insane. What they want. So they want. I wish I could find the bullet points of what exactly.
They still want all the federal money.
No, but they won't get it. They'll get.
No, I know they won't. That's the thing.
They'll get no federal money.
And what are you going to do as your own country inside the United States?
I've got to find this. I'm not going to give up here.
Pretty much, they just want to be able to make their own laws.
Well, yeah, they do.
Yeah.
And because they think everybody's woke. This is what they want. They
It's
want.
all Austin's fault.
Can you imagine Rogan and all them are moving to Austin? And if in some
How much do you think that cutout would cost?
for these fucknuts that would actually buy it, they probably have that thing marked up to like $40.
No, I mean, if we just looked, maybe there's like a fat head.
$15 tops.
Like a fat head on Amazon. Dude, I want one of those.
Rambo Trump.
Yeah.
Crazies. All right, I gotta find this. Hold on.
I think that'd look good in here.
God damn it! Quit giving me pay articles.
All right, you look for that. I'm gonna look for the important things. Do they still make fat heads?
I think so.
Rambo Trump. $55.
for a fat head.
No, this is for a cardboard cutout.
Get the fuck at $55 for a cardboard cutout.
Dude, it's 74 inches tall.
Okay, so it's life size, like most of them are. Right?
Yeah.
I should have gotten my shit together. See, this was on a whim. I didn't already have this on here.
So, doesn't really matter.
It doesn't.
But because they can try, they're not going to.
No, they're not.
Like at the same time, fine, let Texas secede, let Oregon secede, let all these fucking people be like, fine. It's like letting your kid run away.
Yeah.
You're like, okay, when you make it down to the corner and don't know what the fuck you're doing and you start pissing and shitting yourself and want to come back, I'm going to make things worse on you. And you're going to want to still come back.
Yeah. I know one of them off the top of my head, and this wasn't even the most like egregious, like crazy thing, but they want every single weapon to be legal. So they want you to be able to, buy a turret gun.
Yeah.
And put it on the back of your fucking F-150.
Yeah, why not?
And drive around with it.
God.
They want you to be able to have fucking a cannon. Not like an old school cannon, but
they have cannons.
like that's one of the things that they want. The other one has to do with like abortions and whatnot. I think the one with abortions, they want you to be decapitated if you're even thinking about having an abortion. But I don't know. It's just crazy. Look it up, people. I'm not looking it up anymore because I'm failing.
Dude, for $30, we can get a 3-foot tall picture of his face. Wouldn't that be great in here?
Okay, I'll make you a deal. If he doesn't run again, I'll agree to it. We can put it right.
If he doesn't run.
If he doesn't run.
Okay.
Because if he does run, I'll get ratcheted up about.
I
some
know you
shit.
will, and I can't wait to have him staring down at you while you already got your little boxing trump.
Dude, he's out of his fucking mind, and I'm not gonna go in.
I know. We're not gonna go off on it again.
We're not. But these.
I know he's out of his mind.
These committee hearings. Oh my God! Like I don't know how some of the stuff that has come out and the proof that has come out, how he's not in jail. Yeah. Like he was asking for legislators in this, like especially like some of the swing states, to send in fake electoral votes.
Yeah.
Fake documents of fake electoral votes showing that he won and not, Biden. Okay, how is that legal?
It's not.
And they have text messages on that fucking douchebag up in Wisconsin, this Ron Johnson. One of his people, his like aides, texted one of Pence's aides. They have the text saying, Senator Johnson wants me to get this to Vice President Pence ASAP. And he said what it is. And the aide for Pence was like, do not give that to him or do not give that to us.
Yeah.
And then the Senator Johnson now is like, I didn't know that they were, we got a package. We had a package that just showed up. And, I just told my people to, I didn't know what it was. Like, again, the plausible deniability. Like, whatever. Anyways, I'm done.
Is that it? You got anything else for me?
No.
No?
I don't think so.
We're done then. Let's tie this shit up.
Okay.
Yeah. Give me a little music to go out to. Something like a good playlist. Are you okay? You're not mad?
No, I'm not mad.
Okay. Everyone, check us out on social media. Listen to this playlist, please. Take 20 minutes out of your day.
Yes.
And vote for me, because we all know mine was better.
Whatever. And be sure we'll be streaming each week on YouTube.
Check us out on YouTube. Get on there. get into the live discussion with us.
And I will start taking the full live streams and breaking them down into clips and uploading those to our YouTube channel, so that we have shorter, clips that people can actually watch with their attention spans.
All right.
So
Everyone, till next week, stay dead inside.
deuces.